In this video, I'm going to give you a tour and a review of the Free Spirit Cottage number 2 at Elmhirst Resort. Welcome to my adventures with MS, or multiple sclerosis. In the summer of 2025, we stayed for a week at Elmhirst Resort on Rice Lake near Peterborough. There's a ramp from the driveway to the door. When you check in, you will be given a key card to open this door. Once you've signed the activity waiver, they will give you a wristband that will also open this door. This is the view when you come in from the door by the driveway. Okay, so there's the living room area. There is a TV over there and a couple of chairs, a couch, and a light and a table. Then, right to your left as you come in is the kitchen. As you can see, we still need to do our dishes, but I thought I'd show you this with a whole bunch of stuff out and around to show you that the counter space is actually quite good because we have managed to fill it. And then we have a fridge over there and a microwave. There's cabinets and shelving, and it comes with the plates and the cups and cutlery and everything like that. And a coffee maker, and then the stove and the oven, and a bunch of other drawers with pans and pots and stuff in it. And then we have the sink. I'll just show you the sink. The sink is quite deep. We have some chopping boards and stuff in there. Anyway, as I said, that's the sink. And we can get under the sink. There's under the sink. So I could actually pull up to that. It's a little tight with the chairs at the table. We can move the chairs around, so that works. It comes with 4 chairs. We've moved one into the bedroom so that I can pull up to the table without a problem. Kitchen table works very well as a puzzle table as well. We bought a puzzle board because while the table is perfect size, it is a little bumpy, but puzzle board fits perfectly on this table so that we can do a puzzle during the week that we are here. It also works great for a games table as well as the breakfast dining room table. When you come in, to the right is the stairs that go upstairs. Obviously, I'm not going to show you that because I can't get there. There's a phone that can connect right to the main reception area if you press 0. And there's some hooks for life jackets and coats and whatnot. Okay, and then that door over there goes out to a ramp down to the patio and to the lake. Okay, so that's the living room. And now I will show you the bedroom. So again, there's the little bit of a hallway, whatnot, behind the couch to get to the door to outside. Right now we can go into the bedroom. It is Wednesday. I did the towel exchange and got some new towels. That's what that basket is. As you can see, I've brought my walker and my bed rail for the bed. So there's the bed. The bed is very soft. Just to warn you, it's comfortable, but it's just a little low and quite soft. So getting up from it is, well, interesting. But that's just me. So then we have, as you can see, there's 2 lights next to the beds, night tables. There are plugs down next to there, so I can plug in and charge all of my stuff. There's another outlet down there. And then over here, We have the window, which is really nice, and those shades are great. When you pull the curtains, they're like blackout, so I can take my nap in the afternoon. Because yes, I need a nap every afternoon. We got some chairs, we've got a table, we've got another chair that we just moved in. That, as you can see, we've filled everything with our luggage. And above there is a TV, as you can see, and TV. So that's that. So you can sit in bed and watch TV. It is a decent sized bedroom. The bed is a king bed, and there's enough space for me to get around. Okay, so next is the bathroom. Here's the, oops, sometimes I have to, okay, so there's the door. So the doorway is actually very good. I can go in diagonally usually. So to get to the toilet, I basically go this way, and then I turn this way, and then I back up because there is a glass wall for the shower, and then I turn this way. Whoops. I turn this way so that I'm lined up with the grab bar, and then I can flip the toilet up, oops, and use that, and try not to drop it. There is a grab bar back there as well, and then there's the grab bar by the toilet. And then I will show you the shower. Okay, here is the shower. As you can see, there's a bench, which is quite good, and the grab bar right by the bench. The handheld shower part is great. Perfect height for sitting on the bench. For those people who do want to stand up, there is a shower head up there. As you can see, there's this glass wall, which works very well for keeping the water in. And then I will show you the sink. Okay, so then we go over here to the sink. Now, I have mentioned this before in a previous video of this place. There's lots of space under the sink to fit your wheelchair, which in itself is fantastic. However, and this is the fun part, this is me in the mirror. This is me trying to reach, well, anything. This is the sink. My arms can reach that, so I can sort of reach this to wash my hands. But as you can see from this arm, the sink is at my shoulder height. It's actually quite difficult to reach this and to brush my teeth and wash my hands and all of that, because the sink is at shoulder height. So that's the one thing that I would change in this place, is to lower this sink just a little bit. There's still enough, there's a few inches, there's quite a few inches actually between my leg and the sink. So I would shorten this down a little bit so that I can actually, and people my height in a wheelchair can reach. That's actually really the only issue in here. This is cottage 2 when looked at from the lake. As you can see, there is a ramp that comes out to the patio. There's also a barbecue on one side, and then we have a picnic table and Muskoka chairs. The patio now has a path to the dock. New this summer are the rails on the ramp to the dock. Cottage number 1 is also a Free Spirit accessible cottage. It is actually the mirror image of cottage 2. So when you go in, the living room and kitchen is on your right rather than on your left. They have rebuilt cottage number 3 as well, and that cottage is now accessible with a ramp up to the back door. But I am going to go back in because I need to close that door. Overall, I will give cottage number 2 a 7.5 out of 10 rating. I'm still frustrated with the sink in the bathroom. Having said that, we love it here and we'll be back next year. I just realized that I forgot to mention there is a dishwasher in the kitchen. I hope you enjoyed this tour and review of Cottage 2 at Elmhirst Resort on Rice Lake. Please like, subscribe, and comment below. Thanks for watching.